So it's the end of October here in Zone 3, Saskatchewan, Canada, and the frost has hit. The nights are getting very chilly, but I've still been able to harvest spinach fresh out of my cold frame here. And in today's video, we're going to check out my carrots to see how they're doing. So most people think gardening ends when the temperatures drop, but actually with a little protection, you can help extend that season. So grab a warm drink and let's have a look inside. So I've been shutting this at night because the temperatures have been dropping below freezing. And then usually during the day, I just come out here and prop it open so it doesn't get too hot in here. We are still getting above freezing temperatures and lots of sunshine during the day. So still trying to keep these growing. But we are just heading the end of October. The days are getting shorter. The amount of sunlight that these plants are getting is dropping below that 10 hours a day. So we're heading into what we call the Persephone months, where there just isn't enough daylight during the day to have plants grow and thrive. So basically everything that's happened in here up until now has been me just trying to keep the plants alive and growing, taking advantage of the sun during the day, protecting them at night from the frost. But now I'm kind of thinking that they're probably not going to grow anymore now that we're heading into those shorter days of sunlight. So something like my spinach here, I will probably continue to harvest. I have been taking leaves off of it. It's starting to curl up and look a little bit cold and unhappy, but I'm going to harvest it. You know, we can still use a lot of that. My beets, not really sure how big they are. There's a few in here that look like they're a nice size. I'll do a zoom in for you so you can have a look. But again, they're probably not going to grow anymore. So what my harvest will be is what I'm going to get right now. But I've been pretty excited about the carrots. So this here is one of the varieties that I grew in carrots. These are called Little Finger. They have a short maturity date, I think about 55 to 60 days. So I picked carrots that had the shortest, quickest maturity for this method because my time is limited. So I'm going to pick out a carrot here and just show you how big they are, just to give you an idea of what kind of a harvest I'm going to be getting. I'll just let you zoom in here to see what my carrots are looking like. I can see that, you know, a lot of them are pretty tiny and I probably won't get much out of them, but let's just pull one out here. So these were planted in about the first week of August. And there you go. This is probably the biggest size of carrots that I'm going to be getting. But I can tell you, I had one of these the other day and they are so sweet and crunchy. Definitely a different flavor. Way sweeter than the ones you garden during the summer. So that was pretty exciting. So I'm going to be able to enjoy some sweet, crunchy carrots, harvest daily out of this container garden of mine, hopefully for another month. So it is really cold out here today. It's only about 4 to 5 degrees Celsius, which I believe is 40, somewhere in the mid 40s Fahrenheit. So these plants are going to start needing a little more protection than just the cold frame here. It is insulated, but at night I'm going to start using a frost cloth. Now they're just kind of at their maturity stage, but I want to be able to keep them alive so that I can keep harvesting hopefully for another month or so. So this is the other variety. My cats really love playing in this grow box, by the way, as you can see. So this is the other variety of carrots that I had grown. These were called baby mochums, I believe. Let's just try pulling one out here. As you can see, these ones are a little bit short and stubby. The baby mochums usually are kind of a shorter carrot. So I'm not sure if the harvest of these is going to be very good. So it really depends on the variety that you're going to be doing in this method. I really like the Little Fingers variety, and I probably will keep using that one in the coming years if I keep doing this method. So if you're a cold climate gardener like I am, looking to be able to grow food all year round, then this is a method you can try. I'm also doing indoor hydroponics that I love to share on my channel, so be sure to keep watching to check those out. And if you want to be part of a community that is growing year round together, then be sure to check out my free community on the Skool app, Gardeners Growing Together. So just check the link in the description box below to join my free community. Keep watching my channel. I'll do a final update on this once we get into those really cold daytime temperatures, show you how I'm protecting this to keep it from freezing, and we will see the final results. So thank you for checking out my video today. Hope to see you on the next video.